Hi all, welcome back to IGNOU MBA. Today we are going to discuss the term and examination paper for MMPC-011, that is Social Processes and Behavioral Issues. That is the paper from June 2022. Okay, so let's see the questions one by one. The first one is briefly discuss the society, environment, organization interface. How do social processes play an important role as sources of human behavior? This question has come from Unit 1, Concept of Organizational Behavior. In this unit, we can see the society, environment, organization interface as well as the social processes that are sources of human behavior. Okay, so let's get in notes. So here we can see society, environment and organization. All these are interdependent and interconnected. Without society or environment, organization cannot run. As well as we can say organization plays an important role in society or environment. Okay. Hi all, welcome back to IGNOU MBA. Today we are going to discuss the term and examination paper for how society is interconnected, we can say. So organizations are embedded in society, and so societal norms, values and expectations influence organizational practices. So we can say the organizations, how it operates, it involves some ethical standards or social responsibility and interactions with diverse stakeholders. So these things comes from society. Okay, then comes the environment. The natural and external environment significantly affects organizational operation. We can say the change in economic condition or technological advancement or government policies. All these are the results of environment changes, right? So these have impact on organization also. So it is interconnected. Organization is dependent on environment. So then comes the organization. So like how organization is dependent on environment and society, the same way society and environment are dependent on organization too, because organization gives job opportunities and other facilities to society, right? So here it is given organization contribute to societal environmental dynamics through their activities, products and policies. So they play a very important role in shaping the social norms, economic structures and environmental sustainability. Okay, so the role of social processes in human behavior is that it helps in understanding the human behavior within the society, environment, organization interface. So the processes that influence individuals and groups are the one like contact, like the people or the interactions among individuals and group facilitate the exchange of ideas, beliefs and perspectives. Okay, then comes the adjustment and accommodation. Individuals adapt and adjust to social norms, values and expectation. Accommodation involves making changes to the societal or organizational norms. Then comes the conflict. Conflict means a disagreement between two people or individuals or with a group, right? When does conflict occurs? It occurs due to the difference in interests, values or goals of people. Okay, so conflict resolution is an important thing. The strategies are very crucial for maintaining social harmony and effective organizational functioning. So is competition. Competition drives individuals and organizations to improve their performance, quality and strive for excellence. So it influences resource allocation and market dynamics. Then comes cooperation. Collaboration and cooperation, they also enhance the social bonds and foster collective achievement. In organizations, teamwork and cooperation are really very essential for achieving the organizational objectives. Okay, so is assimilation, the process through which individuals adopt the dominant cultural norms and practices. That is what assimilation is. It is relevant in diverse settings such as organizations with multicultural workforces. Then comes the acculturation. What is acculturation? We can say yes, it is the interaction and blending of different cultures. Okay, so in multicultural environment, what happens? The individual and the groups, they adapt and integrate aspects of diverse cultures. Okay, then comes the socialization. So the lifelong process through which individuals acquire cultural knowledge, values and behavior. This is the result of socialization. Okay, so by understanding these social processes, it helps the human behavior in various contexts, like fostering positive organizational cultures and then promoting social well-being. All these things are possible because of the interconnectedness of society, environment and organization. Okay. The next question is, what are the determinants of personality? Discuss any two theories of personality and their implications in organization. So this question has come from Unit 4, Personality, Values and Attitudes. In this unit, we can see the determinants of personality and the theories of personality. Okay, so personality is based on heredity, environment and situation. Okay, personality is the result of all these things. Okay, so what is heredity? It refers to the genetic transmission of traits from parents to offspring. So genetic factors like introversion, extroversion, emotional stability, all these things what we possess, we get from our parents. Okay, then comes environment. Environment is also a main factor that influences our personality. Environment encompasses the external factors such as family, culture, education and social experiences. So environmental influences shape our personality develop, and then it helps in cultural norms, family upbringing, education. All these things play a significant role in molding an individual's personality. Okay, then comes the situation. Situational factors refers to the immediate context or circumstances in which an individual finds themselves. So personality can also be influenced by situational changes, right? So the different roles, context or environment may elicit different aspects of an individual's personality. The theories of personality and organizational implications. In our text, there are two main theories, that is passages theory, then comes the maturation theory. Okay, so what is passages theory? This theory suggests that individuals go through distinct stages or passages in life, right? We all go through different stages in our life, each marked by specific psychological and emotional challenges. So organizations, they need to recognize and support employees through various life passages. For example, individuals who enter the workforce may face identity and career development, right? The freshers who join a company, what they face? They may face identity and career development challenges. While a mid-career professional, these people, what happens? They face stagnation or the desire for a change. So tailoring organizational support and development programs, it helps the employees to increase their productivity. Okay, then comes the maturation theory. This theory emphasizes the development and integration of an individual's personality over time. Okay, so it highlights the importance of balancing opposing psychological forces such as introversion and extroversion. Okay, so maturation theory, it is very significant as it helps in the personal growth and self-awareness of individuals within an organization. Okay, so with the help of maturation, this theory, it promotes continuous learning, self-reflection, professional development opportunities that aligns with the maturation process. Okay, so in summary, we can say we have seen the determinants of personality. What are the determinants? Yes, heredity, environment and situation, right? So these determinants collectively influence the development of individuals' personality. Okay, and the theories like passage theory and maturation theory, they provide frameworks for understanding personality dynamics over time. Okay, and these theories, they helps to foster personal development within the workplace or organization. The third question is, distinguish between groups and teams. Briefly discuss the determinants of group productivity. Unit 8, Group Dynamics and Team Building. In this unit, we can see the answer for determinants of group productivity. Okay, so the significant determinants of group productivity are group size, group composition, group norms, group cohesiveness and group leadership. Okay, so let's see the notes for it. First of all, they have asked us the distinguish or the difference between groups and teams. So let's see that first. So here I have presented the distinguish between groups and teams in a tabular form. Okay, so it will be very easy to understand when we do the distinguishes in tabular form. Let's see what is the purpose of a group. Groups are often formed for information sharing or coordination, and teams, they are formed to achieve some specific goals or to solve some problems or complete some task. And when talking about the interdependence in groups, members may work independently, okay? They may not depend on each other. So with limited interdependence, okay? While in teams, we can see high interdependence. Members rely on each other in a team to achieve the shared goals, okay? When we talk about the roles in groups, the individual roles are distinct. There are less emphasis on shared roles. While in teams, we can say the roles here are more flexible. They emphasize on collaboration and shared responsibilities, okay? Then comes the accountability. Here in groups, individuals are accountable for their own task. While in teams, we can say they are collective accountable, okay? The team members share responsibility for outcomes. When talking about leadership, we can say leadership may be informal in group or they are based on hierarchy. But in teams, leadership often rotates or is shared, focused on facilitation and collaboration. And then comes the communication. So the role of social processes in human behavior is that it helps in understanding the human behavior within the society, environment, organization interface. So the processes that influence individuals and groups are the one like contact, like the people or the interactions among individuals and group facilitate the exchange of ideas, beliefs and perspectives, okay? Then comes the adjustment and accommodation. Individuals adapt and adjust to social norms, values and expectation. Accommodation involves making changes to the societal or organizational norms. Then comes the conflict. Conflict means a disagreement between two people or individuals or with a group, right? When does conflict occurs? It occurs due to the difference in interest. The communication patterns are less formal in groups. And in teams, they are often frequent, open and structured to support the teamwork. The outcome of group, that is a collective success, may not be a primary focus, but here in teams, collective success, it is a very key goal. The team's output is emphasized, okay? The communication patterns are less formal. Now let's see the determinants of group productivity. So the first one is group size. The small groups may experience challenges due to limited resources, while the large groups, they can face coordination issues. And an optimal group size, what it does, it balances the diversity of skills and perspective with effective communication and coordination. And then comes group composition. A group may be composed of mix of skills, backgrounds and personality that influences group dynamics. So a diverse yet complementary group composition, it will enhance the problem solving and the creativity of the group members, okay? So is group norms. What are norms? They are established behavioral expectations that shape individual and collective actions. Positive norms. Positive norms that encourage collaboration, while negative norms, what happens? It discourages coordination or communication and mutual respect among the team members or the group members, okay? Then comes group cohesiveness. It is a degree of attraction or the bonding of people or the group people, okay? Now let's see the determinants of group productivity. So the first one is group size. The small groups make so high cohesiveness, what it can lead to increased collaboration and commitment, okay? But excessive cohesion may result in groupthink, limited creativity and critical thinking, okay? So then comes group leadership. Leadership style affects communication, decision making and team motivation. Effective leadership involves adapting to the group's needs, fostering a collaborative environment and facilitating goal achievement. So understanding these determinants are very crucial for maximizing group productivity. When organization strategically consider the group size, composition, norms, cohesiveness and leadership, they can create environments where teams thrive, they collaborate effectively and contribute to overall organizational success. The fourth question is discuss the process of conflict and any two frameworks of conflict management. In Unit 9, Conflict and Negotiation Strategies, we can see the conflict process and the conflict resolution, okay? So here in this unit, we have given a figure that shows the conflict process, okay? So the conflict process, it includes 4 stages. The first one is potential antagonism, second one cognition and personalization, then comes the conflictive and conflict management behavior, and the last one aftermath, okay? So let's see them one by one. So conflict is a natural disagreement amongst individuals or group that differ in attitudes, beliefs, values or needs. So conflict can have positive and negative sides. Okay, so here this figure I have taken from our text. Okay, so the first one is potential antagonism. This stage involves conditions that create the potential for conflict. In this stage, what happens? The conflict occurs. So the factors such as differences in goals, values or resources, all this contribute to a sense of disagreement. Okay, so for example, two team members they might have different ideas about how to approach a project. So there starts the conflict. Then comes the stage 2, that is cognition and personalization. In this stage, the individuals become aware of the conflict and emotions and perceptions. Okay, so here it refers to how people interpret the conflict and attach personal meaning to it. For example, one team member perceives the other as uncooperative, leading to frustration. In stage 3, conflictive and conflict management behavior. In this stage, the people they engage in behaviors that express their disagreement. This stage may involve both constructive and destructive actions. And the last stage is aftermath. In this stage, they deal with the outcomes of the conflict. Okay, it can result in resolution, compromise, or escalation. So the aftermath shapes future interactions and the relationships. Okay, so for example, resolution may lead to a stronger team, while escalation may lead to persistent tension. So the different frameworks of conflict management are Thomas framework, Parikh's framework, contingency framework. Okay, so the first one, it identifies 5 conflict handling styles, that is competing, collaborating, compromising, avoiding and accommodating. Okay, so individuals they tend to lean towards one or a combination of these styles based on the situation and their priorities. For example, if two team members have competing goals, they might engage in a collaborative style to find a win-win solution. So the next Parikh's and the last stage is aftermath. In this stage, they deal with the outcomes of the framework. It is a model that recognizes the sources, triggers and stages of conflict. This framework emphasizes preventive strategy such as creating a positive work environment and providing conflict resolution training. Okay, so here implementing team building activities to prevent potential conflicts and fostering a culture of open communication. The next contingency framework, it suggests that the choice of conflict management strategy depends on various factors like the nature of the conflict, the organization culture and the individuals who are involved in the conflict. So there is no one size fits all solution. For example, in a highly collaborative and creative team, the competing style might be inappropriate, while it would be effective in a more competitive environment. So in simple terms, we can say conflict follows a process starting from potential disagreements, moving through awareness and expression, and then concluding with the outcomes that shape the future interactions. Okay, and conflict management, it is a framework that provides strategies to handle conflicts effectively and taking into account the various styles, preventive measures and context specific approaches. Okay, now let's see the short notes one by one. The first one here is process of negotiation. In Unit 9 itself, that is conflict and negotiation strategies, we can see the answer for negotiation process. Okay, so negotiation process, it includes 4 stages. The first one is investigation and preparation, then comes the preparation and then bargaining and agreement. Okay, so there are 4 phases in process of negotiation. So let's look into it. So negotiation is a structured process with distinct phases. Okay, in the first phase, investigation and preparation parties thoroughly prepare and understand the issues. And the presentation phase, it involves clear communication of interest and goals. Okay, the core of negotiation happens in the third stage of bargaining. Okay, here in this phase, the discussions and the concessions takes place. Finally, in the agreement phase, the parties, they formalize the mutually accepted terms, whether with a written contract or by verbal commitment. Okay, so effective negotiation, it involves strategic planning, open communication and a collaborative approach to achieve satisfactory outcomes for all the parties who are involved. The next question is management of stress. In Unit 7, job stress, we can see management of stress. Okay, so each individuals, they needs a moderate amount of stress to be alert and capable of functioning. Okay, so how we can manage stress? We can basically manage stress through 2 ways. what an organization can do and what an individual can do. So organizational strategies and individual strategies. Okay, so in organizational strategy, it can create a supportive environment through work-life balance policies, wellness programs, stress management workshops and all. So it helps in clear communication, recognition of the employees, and it creates a positive culture that contribute to stress reduction. And the individual strategies. Individuals can manage their stress through healthy habits like exercise, nutrition and sleep. So effective time management, then setting up realistic goals and seeking social support, all this helps in personal stress resilience. Okay, so combining both organizational and individual strategies, it can create a holistic approach to stress management. So in conclusion, we can say by combining the organizational strategies and individual strategies, it can create a healthier and more productive work environment. Okay, the next question is measuring empowerment. In unit 11, employee empowerment, in this unit we can find the topic measuring empowerment. Okay, so empowerment, it is a process of enabling or authorizing an individual to think, behave, act and control work and to make decisions in autonomous ways. So measuring empowerment in the workplace, it involves assessing the degree to which employees feel a sense of control, autonomy and influence over their work. So one common tool for evaluating employee empowerment is Employee Empowerment Inventory, that is EEI. This inventory, it typically includes items that are related to decision-making authority, skill development opportunities and the level of support employees. Okay, so with the help of this inventory, it has some kind of self-report surveys, or with the help of assessments, organization, they can help the employees feel empowered in their roles, and that can contribute to increased job satisfaction and organizational effectiveness. So this inventory, the EEI, it helps organization to identify the areas for improvement and then tailor or create strategies that can enhance the employee empowerment within the workplace. The next question is benefits of an inclusive organization. In unit 13, organizational inclusiveness, in this unit we can see the benefits of an inclusive organization. Okay, so let's see. Inclusive organization, it involves people from different backgrounds who brings with them larger range of skills and perspectives, and that encourages the environment of innovative ideas, employee stability, increase the productivity and new supporters in terms of contact, financial sources and employees. Okay, so a benefit of inclusive organization, there are many. Okay, so let's see. The first one that is that it fosters higher job satisfaction. The employees, they feel appreciated and respected for the contributions, and that lead to a sense of value and contentment. Okay, the next question is benefits of an inclusive organization. In unit 13, then comes the lower turnover rates. As organization and appreciation create a strong sense of belonging, the employees, they tend to be loyal to the organization. Okay, so it helps in lower turnover rates and higher productivity. Inclusive organization, it helps in higher productivity with motivated and appreciated individuals. Okay, and that can enhance their work output. Also, we can say inclusive organization, it elevates employee morale. It creates a positive atmosphere that encourages innovation and creativity. Okay, so diverse backgrounds and perspectives in a multicultural environment, it often results in improved problem solving skills. Additionally, we can say that this approach, it offers increased organizational flexibility, that is by adapting the global changes. And lastly, inclusive organization, they can attract and retain the top talent because they always actively support the employee growth and well-being. So it will contribute to the overall high performance and success. The last short note is emotional intelligence. In unit 15, positive approaches to work behavior, we can find the topic emotional intelligence. Okay, so emotional intelligence, it is a summative of abilities, competencies and skills that signify a collection of knowledge in order to cope with life effectively. Okay, so therefore we can say emotional intelligence, it is closely related to the personal and professional growth of individual. Okay, so emotional intelligence, it helps to take decision under stressful and difficult situation. It is also the ability to recognize and understand emotions and skills So here we can see a definition for emotional intelligence. It is the ability to perceive emotions, to access and generate emotions so as to assess thought, to understand emotions and emotional knowledge, and to reflectively regulate emotions so as to promote emotional and intellectual growth. So here we can see a definition for. So in summary, we can say that emotional intelligence is necessary to understand and control one's emotion and feeling while being sensitive to the feelings of others. Okay. So here we ended up this term and examination paper of June 2022 of MMPC 11. Okay. So hope you find this helpful. So subscribe for more videos of IGNOU MBA. Okay. So share it with your friends too. So keep watching. Thank you.